I took a pill in Ibiza, except it should have been Dramamine.
Studied abroad in Prague, Czech Republic, for those who don't know. And she was like, you know what? I'm gonna meet you in Scotland.
It was supposed to be Prague.
We ended up going to Ibiza, or how they say Ibiza. Ibiza is like the Vegas of Europe. Very party central, very like young, really good time, lots of clubs. So she's like, let's go on a boat party.
How many people would you say were on this boat? At least
300. We get like bracelets, we get on, they have like free sangria, free beer like the whole time you're there. And we're like,
sugar
wow.
water, essentially.
Grenadine in ice, like just straight, like
it's pink.
It
The
tastes
color of your
awful.
shirt, just with ice in it.
Yeah. Shirtless men are giving us these drinks.
Ibiza shirtless.
Yeah, right? So we'll go to the back of the boat and we'll just like hang out. Because everyone's like, let's go upstairs. And we're like, I just want to hang out for a little bit.
And the first people we meet on this boat is from Katy, Texas. And it was just really crazy because we went all the way to a little island off the coast
Of Spain.
And
the
to
first
meet
guy
someone
we meet.
really.
Yeah,
like,
right? So this goes to go, yeah, from Katy. And we're like, wow, we wanted to meet somebody not from Katy.
But he has a friend from what, Minnesota?
Yeah.
We'll call him Scott.
I'm pretty sure that's his actual name.
Really?
I don't remember. This guy was just interesting. So
He was awkward.
So the boat takes off.
We're like, oh my god, it's so beautiful.
Not even like 10 minutes into the trip, there's a girl that decides that she wants to sit right next to us.
Next
Over
to us?
her. Yeah, she
Next
sat
to me.
next to you. This guy gives her a bag, and I'm like, okay. And next thing you know, she's just like hurling in this bag. I mean, I'm pretty sure that girl was like, face was in the bag the whole time. I'm like, oh wow, maybe it's just like food poisoning, heat stroke.
We're still drinking our sangria, talking to this
Yeah.
guy from Katy.
More people start coming down, and we're like, okay, like, what's the deal? The guy from Katy, next thing he's like talking to his friend, the guy with the bald head, and he just kind of like goes to the side of the boat.
Give me a second.
Yeah, right. And then just like pukes over the side of the boat. Now with the bald head, while his friend's peeking over the side, he's like, I'm gonna talk to you. While I'm starting to get a little nauseous. I'm like this.
She's
No
literally
joke.
like that.
And the guy's like trying to talk to me, and dude, do you not see that I'm about to like throw up all over you? And I go, all right. I was just like, excuse me. So I like stood up because I was like, I couldn't take it anymore. This guy's like, get out of my way. Like push him over the side, going like this. And I push him out of the way, and I go over the side of the boat, and I just like hurl over the side of the boat. Pink everywhere. Like Taylor's like, buddy, like, oh my god.
I sat there for a second because I was like, these are really good spots. I should probably go help her. So I turned to the girl next to me and I was like, she's not gonna watch my bags.
And same girl, head in the trash bag.
As soon as I got to you, that's all I saw was like pink mist flow into the air. It
Well,
was like
because-
the colors of the wind, like.
Oh no.
So I go over and I'm holding her hair because like that's what you do for a friend.
Good.
It's arm to arm, people throwing up off of the side of this boat. This was supposed to be like, but we're like, the guy next to you was like, not pretty. His whole body went into that.
It's like the
was
devil was coming out of him. He threw up after I did or before I did?
During, and then it happened. You're like this, like.
I was just like still
But
trying
I was
to like,
holding
calm
your
down.
hair.
Yeah.
And there's this really large man hurling, also an ugly, like, vomiter. It's a 3-story boat. Majority of the people were getting sick off of the second level, but the party level was the 3rd level. I just see this pink liquid come flying from the 3rd floor onto the fat man from the 2nd floor, and he starts throwing up.
Then someone else starts throwing up.
It's like a train, and I'm cracking up, and you're shaking, so I feel like you're crying, and I feel really bad for laughing, because
like tears are coming down because I'm laughing so hard. At the point where like the deck was covered in pink chunks, and this guy like walks in and he goes, it's like an infirmary in here.
That's
Because
what it
no
looked
joke,
like.
like 45 people were like bags, like heads were on the table, like so defeated.
the amount of bags of vomit that I kicked with my foot on accident. Like, what's that? Oh, sparkle.
That was like the manager of the boat, whatever. He was like, y'all should go upstairs, like just dance it off because you won't feel anything if you're dancing. And I meant to write a review. I seriously, I told her, I was like, did you not hear me say that? I was like, I'm gonna write a review. Like, this is not what you think it's gonna be. Grow
This
up.
is our review. This is our video review.
Not like the Lonely Island where you're like, I'm on a boat. It's like,